Welcome back, Leo. I am back. Welcome to all new viewers. Welcome to my channel. It's a pleasure. If you are new, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. I have a little announcement before I start. I have been working on a new website, and the site is www.newagesupply.store. There are a ton of items up there for sale now, as well as more to come. There may be a couple of blank pages or one blank page, or still in the process being built, so I am the only one working on it, so it does take time. It's really time consuming. There's thousands of products being added. Also, there is a bookings page up there. I think the tab is called Readings. It's under the Readings tab. So if you would like a personal reading, please be sure to go to the website, and you can book right there through the site. You don't need to email me or anything. I'll get the notification immediately. If you are not sure what your rising and your moon signs are, please look in the description box below and follow a link to astrosofa.com where you can find out what your rising and moon sign are, as these videos may not always resonate with your sun sign. I am doing things a little bit differently this month, where I will be channeling spirit as I'm using the tarot. I normally use my oracle deck as clarification after I get messages, but this time I'm going to do it just a little bit differently. So with that said, I'm going to tune into your energy and get started. Okay, Leo, for the month of February 2018, what is coming up for you, Leo? I'm getting tired, frustration, exhausted. So I feel like maybe mundane issues. Oh, that was a mess. But I'll clear this up. Oh, these things just flipped everywhere. Okay. I'm also getting maybe a little bit of betrayal, maybe not coming from you, but from others. And I feel like there's a lot of contemplating, maybe wishing things could go back to the way they were. In a situation, could be work, could be romance, could be any area of life. Please take it as it resonates. This does not always, you know, you can have a feeling of lack in your job as well as romance. This is general, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Okay, Leo, February 2018. Walking out. Walking out of a situation. So this could be job or romance again. I guess this is like this feeling of stagnancy. There's a feeling of a need to change something. Change a situation. It's almost as if the inside, like within, you're just feeling very antsy, very like you know you need to move, but you don't know how or which way to go. It's a very anxiety based inner feeling, if that makes sense. Like it's like it's kind of like when you're in a race and you're just waiting for the moment where you hear the gunshot so you can just take off. You know, it's kind of what it's feeling like. But the direction that you're going in, you're not sure. You know you got to move, but not sure which direction to go in. And I think that it's just a little bit of annoyance with the same old, same old. And it's like Spirit is calling you to make a change in that area. But you're definitely guarded in whatever this is. So let's see what these cards have to say too, Leo, because it's oh. Yeah. Two more for Leo. Two more. Please, two more cards for Leo for the month of February 2018. Leo, 2018, February. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there we go. Movement. Making a decision to move. You know, it could be remembering how things used to be, remembering a time when you were happy or at your happiest. And I think it's because, you know, or it could be somebody coming back from your past. But whatever the situation is, it's like you're not even sure of your own thoughts right now. It's almost as if they're a little confusing to you. And I'm saying that because we've got the Ace of Swords here. Okay, and that is clarity. That is seeking the truth, knowing the truth about a situation. But I really feel like these wanting to know that truth, or wanting to remember a happier time in your life, like going, it's like you're time traveling, you know, it's like you're going backwards and remembering when you were happy. Because right now I just don't feel like that's how you feel, and you're ready to go, like you're ready for this transformation, you're ready to make the move. This is the Chariot movement, you know, but unsure of which direction to go. Same as with this Two of Wands. This is like, you know, making a choice, and once the choice is made, then you can get this Chariot moving in the right direction. And with the Death card, doesn't mean a literal death. It means an energetic death, or a transformation, ending a certain cycle and beginning a new, you know. And with the Ace of Wands, this is a fire energy. This is going full throttle into a new situation. And I really feel like some of you may have been in a definite betrayal situation, like you've been betrayed. And this is painful, especially with this Cup card, like a new beginning, you know, a new emotional beginning, whether it was in work or romance. This is just, you know, it not, the cup has spilled over, you know, so all these emotions that you've poured into something just kind of like pouring out. And so, you know, it's like some of you are just diving into work, you know, and just focusing on work because it's too painful to look at. You're kind of guarded, you know, it's like you're guarding your emotions, guarding yourself, guarding your possessions even. And you're working really hard to maintain your stability. You're working really hard to maintain your mental equilibrium. And, you know, you're really trying to forget about this deceit. I want to say there's a deceit here, and you finally got the truth about a situation. And you're really in control of yourself, though. That's a good thing, Leo. So I feel like although this may be like a kind of like an internal conflict, and I don't even really call it a conflict. I just kind of, it feels more like an urgency to get things going, get things moving, because it's almost like you feel complacent. It's like you feel like, okay, something has to give. I've tried this, I've tried that, and I've tried these things over here, and I keep hitting these brick walls. I keep giving these people chances. I'm trying to start new things with new people, and that's not working out, so I have to leave that behind. And it's like you're going back into like this mental file cabinet, and you're remembering a time where you were really happy, and you're like, okay, It's like you're taking yourself back in time and going over your steps back then. Like, what was it that brought me to that place that made me feel good? How can I retrace those steps to get that old feeling back? And I feel like this is what you're looking for, and I do believe that that clarity is coming, but you've got to get out of your head a little bit, because this can cause, this Eight of Swords, this is really up in the head and like a mental entrapment. And so if you stay up there too long, you can miss a great opportunity because you're just so focused on what could go wrong. What if I fail? I'm not good enough. You know, like a almost like a feeling of what's the word I'm looking for? Please help me. What's the word? Like not feeling capable, inadequate. There's a good word. Inadequate. You know, and that's simply not true. And that's going to pass. That's just a phase that you're going through. And it is because of this unfair situation, something that's going to take place or already did take place. But this is the energy that you're coming into February with. But you're leaving with the Emperor. This is you standing in your power. This is you knowing your truth, knowing what you want, taking the reins, taking control, getting this chariot moving, walking on a new path. This is going to be a slow course. You are planting seeds and watching how it is that these seeds are growing. Like, I'm planting seeds for an apple tree, but if these apples are not growing in, if I can't harvest these apples, if they're not fruitful, if they're not, you know, ripe enough, or, you know, if you know, sometimes, you know, you can plant an apple tree, right? Plant the seeds for an apple tree, and the apples just come in like this big, and they don't really grow to a nice plump juicy apple, you know, and it's not worth harvesting off of that tree. So this is something that you're really taking a close look at. You're ready to move at that pace in a slow, methodical way. And while you still, it's like you have this urgency to do things, but you want to make sure you get them done right, and you're working hard at that. And you're definitely being called to action. You're definitely being called by Spirit to do these things and to forget about these deceitful situations. You are your own team, and you're realizing that now, and you're banking on your own intuition and your own inner compass. You know, you're following your guidance, and that's a blessing. But there's definite transformation coming for you, Leo, and it's good to see. All right, so please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a personal one-on-one reading, please go to www.uhsupply.store. I'll see you soon. Thanks.